Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how the Kickstarter is being ran. Once again, this is not a review of the game, but actually of the Kickstarter project itself. So if you like that kind of weirdness, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. But today, I'm very excited to be checking out the third most popular game on all of Kickstarter right now, which is Paperback Adventures, a novel solo word game, which just launched a couple hours ago. A word-building roguelike for one. I don't know what roguelike means. I've heard that expression, though, before elsewhere. Hop from genre to genre in a quest-spanning ... So it is a solo game. And the first thing I want to mention is free playmat for first 48 hours. Wow, that is a spectacular thing to advertise, and too many games put useless garbage here, like, funded in the first 18 seconds. No, like if you have good shipping, if you're doing something cool, if you have something unique, spotlight it. So, deck building, roguelike, word game, look at this. This is great. I can see what I'm getting into right now, except for the solo. It's kind of covered up by these stupid thumbs here, but that's not on you. But I guess you really should, yeah, you gotta plan accordingly for that, don't you? That's something to consider. You don't want crucial words there like the solo. Interesting observation, but nonetheless, let's check this one out. It's already raised $70,000 in only a few hours. Wowzers. So, 1,070 backers, 20 days left to go. So as always when I click on this video, I'm trying to do three things. First, do I want it? Second, can you do it? Third, how much is it? Hopefully you can convince me of at least one of those three with this video. Let's go!
Even a prolific author like me still runs into the occasional bout of writer's block. Fortunately, I have a surefire method to push through. I just let all my stories tumble into one another and see what comes out on top.
What?
And?
What?
That's not it. Combined with... perfect!
Love this artwork. No?
I just wanted to it. Wait, you tied the two back ones to each other. Pull the back one around the front. Okay.
I don't know what kind of game this is at all. I don't like that video. I wish it was... I don't like it. Like, here's the thing, and this is something, if you're not huge into the board gaming world, that was going to explain a lot, is that Tim Fowers is a very prolific game designer. And he's made some absolutely spectacular games using backer kit now. Interesting. And then we have co-designer here, so hopefully that's going to help with the customer service in here. But 10 created as always. Let's go see how many games he has pending. Burgle Brothers 2, The Casino Capers, so I believe the answer is 0, because I believe I saw some people on Facebook talking about this game, maybe? Don't quote me on that, but we always want to check and see how backlogs are. Stuck in L.A. Received bouncer replacement cards in the U.S., and I shipped out the backers. So those are replacement cards. So they've already shipped out the game, and now they're shipping out replacement cards. Excellent. And look at this. 22 updates. So good customer service here. Let's see. 47 comments, 54 comments. Wow, these are spectacular updates. 21 comments. He's getting people... I'm excited to see what kind of updates we're getting here. So this one was canceled, and then, yeah. So there's some more games here. I'm pretty sure they're all out. I will double check, though, on Sabotage, because I don't know about that one. But he's a prolific game designer, and I got to say, Burgle Brothers is one of the most underrated games I've ever played. It's such a good game about trying to rob. But, anywho, updates. Make sure it's out. Revised rule booklet, stickers have arrived, Villains app is live, misprint fixes. Ooh, don't like seeing that, but hey, it is what it is. Final address is, oh yeah, so this is it. So the game is out. So they have nothing pending. They handle everything before they move on to the next game, and I gotta say that's kind of refreshing. I like to see that. I really do, because a lot of companies don't do that. Looking at you, Simon. I mean, so it's nice. It feels, it's an extra warm security blanket, so immediately the can you do it is a big check mark. The do I want it, now I see Tim Fowers, so it's like, yes, check mark, but the video didn't sell me. 48 hours, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know, in particular, what you think about that video. Did it wow you? Did it make you want to know more? Or were you just like, wow, that was 1 minute and 12 seconds wasted? Which, I'm in the latter camp. 48-hour free play now. Now, this is a banger right here. Backers in the first 40 hours receive a free playmat. Playmat will be available as an add-on afterwards. Excellent, excellent. It doesn't impact gameplay. Some people definitely are going to be ticked off when they're late, but you know what? Those people next time will be like, well, dang it, I'll have to be here early. And I don't think this is a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea at all, because this is how you launch that rocket ship. This is how you get third in all of games, despite the fact you've only been launched for, what, a couple hours? Excellent, excellent. And once again, that was spotlighted in the main image. Awesome. So, our intrepid author, Paige Turner, is back. In Paperback Adventures, you get to play as the protagonist in one of Paige's wild brainstorming sessions, conquer a menagerie of pulp novel characters in the solo deck-building word game. Now this, oh my goodness. This looks spectacular. I want this. I want this immediately. I want this now. And if this was anywhere in that minute and 12 seconds, that minute and 12 seconds would immediately be better. Wow, that just looks so sexy. I want to play that game. I want to know how the things move and why there's trackers and why there's things that go up, and oh my gosh, it looks so fun. Okay, just like the original game, Paperback, and its follow-up, Hardback, you will build your own decks of cards throughout the game, and those cards will have letters to awesome, so we're using the familiar. So this is the core box, character boxes. I don't get a feel for the size of these. I will say, I'm not a big fan of how you have this picture right here, because what size is this box? What size is this box? And I do know they have kind of a standard size box, which is it's more of an odd one. Burgle Brothers comes in it, where it's very small, and it's just Google Burgle Brothers box. It's a distinct style box, and I like it. It saves a lot of space. What's in the core box? As the game developed and grew, we wanted every character to have their own unique cards and unique styles of play, but with Fowler's Games' history of small box games, we also wanted to keep an affordable price point for the game. So we decided on a modular system that lets you play the game whether you buy one character or several. Ooh, that is hot. Oh my goodness, this would be so much more better in that minute and 12 seconds, I think. Because this is getting me excited. That being said, I still want the price. Like right now, just hit me with it. Hit me with that price. I don't want to read what's in the core box. I want pictures of what's in the core box. As long as you at least, even if it's just rough estimates of what they're going to look like. I just feel like nobody wants this. Nobody wants to go through that. I want to be wowed. I'm here to be dazzled. I'm essentially floating this game. In theory, if I wasn't here, the game would not happen, so go the extra mile. Show me what it's going to be. I know this is your 10th created, and we all know that this is a formality, that this thing is even on Kickstarter. It's going to get made. You know, you launch this on Kickstarter, it's going to get made, because he has a very good reputation, which he's earned. What's in a character box? So what comes in a character box? Each protagonist Paperback Adventures plays distinctly with different core items, starting items, and a unique 10-card starting deck. Whew, this all sounds insanely fantastic. I just wish I didn't have to read it. Additionally, every protagonist has their own growth deck of 50 cards that offer different paths and playstyles every game session. Jesus Christ, and the further I go, the more I dislike the video, because this is cool. This sounds different and unique and spectacular. But a character box doesn't only provide new content when you choose that character. Inside each character box, you'll also find a few new enemies and a few new bonus items and MacGuffins. Don't know what that word means. They go into your core box and add additional content no matter which character you pick for a given game. Oh, so they're just going to be things that are just in the world that you can utilize. Love it. The more character boxes you add, the more variety and wacky combinations you can get. This is great. And now I'm understanding the video and more of what the video was trying to kind of show me, but putting the video first, I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? What am I watching here? And it's just like, I feel like the best case scenario would have been seamlessly trying to interweave, how the gameplay is what we're seeing play out right now with the robot versus the dinosaur. And I'm seeing, and maybe I'm looking at these really amazing components that I just saw, and I'm like, wow. Like, and to be quite honest, whatever you're talking about, I'm probably not even paying attention because I'm too busy just absolutely goggling at these things. Like that, look, that's stacked on top of that. I want to know how this works. And I'm ready to open my wallet. I just want the price. So, once again, can we get to the price? There will be a Daestrus, and she will cause it. More aggressive playstyle. So these are the different characters. Cool. Awesome. Third character. We'll reveal the mystery third character on May 25th. So it's looked like they're going to have weekly unlocks. So let's see, this is 21 days, so we're probably going to get 3. And that's how they keep people coming back. So they're not having, it doesn't look like stretch goals. They're having weekly unlocks. And you know what? I don't have a problem with weekly unlocks. Daily unlocks is the hot thing. But when you do daily unlocks, you have to really tear apart your game so much. It's like, we're going to take this out, and 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 this out. And then people are like, hey, why doesn't this have this? Maybe we could get more of this. Could we get more of this? And then they have to post. And I saw this actually last week. I don't remember which game it was, but they were like, oh, come back next Tuesday, and that thing that you want might be in the game. And it's like, there's pros and cons to doing these daily unlocks, and it's just fascinating. So I kind of like the weekly unlock idea. Let me know what you think about weekly unlocks as opposed to daily unlocks, because I don't know. Gameplay. In a single game of Paperback Adventures, and honestly, we can probably see where this is ranked, halfway through the campaign, 3/4 of the way through the campaign, and say, oh, well, maybe the weekly unlocks were not the way to go because they just slid too far down or something. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where they are on the popularity charts. And I would love if there was a website like Kicktrack where it would quite just show, a graph. Interesting. All right, gameplay. I still want the price. Cool. Gameplay. I want a video too. We got moving parts, moving pictures. If I really want to know how this game works, excellent. It's all here. Here's a link to the current working rule booklet. That's fine. And too often I have people like, oh, they don't have the rule booklet because we're working on it. It's like, no, just show me what you got. I understand that this is a rough version of the rule booklet. We're gamers. We understand this, but show me what you got. Quotes and reviews. There's a vast emptiness in the combination of board game, word puzzle, and solo play. Or should I say, there was a gap there. Paperback Adventures has masterfully nestled its way into the center of this Venn diagram while also performing as an overall excellent experience that provides enough fun, strategy, and variety that I come back to it regularly. Wow, that quote was a mouthful, but I guess it tells me everything I want to know. I like board games, I like word puzzles, I like solo play. It's good. B. I can tell I really love this game even during an early prototype stage with no art graphic design. It's novel that it's a solitaire word game, that it isn't just crossword. You get deck building and satisfying combos while flexing your vocabulary at your own pace. If you like word games but don't necessarily have the community or ability to travel to one, it's a real delight to get to the table. That is an A+ quote. I love that quote, Marcy. So we got more quotes. Cool. And we got some these seem kind of dark. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they should look how dark that is. Maybe just brighten it up a little bit. Maybe the backdrop a little bit. So if you're into the word games or solo games or roguelikes, or you just want to go on a rip-roaring ride to let's see what happens if we mix them all together town, I recommend taking a look at Paperback Adventures. I've certainly enjoyed it. So I like that quote as well. Then we have the run-through. Great, so you can actually see exactly how it's played. Oh, no. So we are comboing weekly unlocks with stretch goals. I like it. Okay. Out of here, fruit fly. I ate the fruit. So, how much are they up to? So this is already funded. So this is my first qualm, is I would totally put the stretch goals higher now. Now, I don't know if I put it above the 48-hour free playmat, but I would put it substantially higher because no longer this is like, oh, we need to fund the game. Now it's, oh my gosh, fear of missing out. This game's going to be amazing. We have to get this version of the game because we don't possibly want to get the second version of the game, which is going to be substantially more crappy. That stupid mindset that we as gamers have. So linen finish on cards, that's great. I will say the presentation here is very drab. New sci-fi item. Cool. You know what would be great here? A picture of that said new sci-fi item. Get the hell out of here. New sci-fi enemy. New sci-fi MacGuffin. A 2-player variant. These are good stretch goals. Once again, they'd be much better with pictures. Or just, showing me how many sci-fi enemies there already are. So it's like, oh, cool. This is like adding, there's only 3, but now there's 4 or whatever. Just giving me some sort of idea more about what I'm getting would be good here. Also, still don't quite get the concept of the box, what size the box is, and damn it, I still don't know the price, do I? God, why do I see so many Kickstarters doing this lately? Give me a price! Seamlessly interweave it into your story. How far are you going to make me go before I have to just go talk to the manager and say, how much is the price, sir? I don't want to go over here. I want to stay over here. Progression. Cool. So this is more about the gameplay. I get to see some of the art. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. This is nice. This is great. Upgrade your card. Shipping. Oh, cool. We're going to talk about how much it's going to cost to ship the game, but if you want to know the actual cost of the game, no. That should not be included in the story. We're going to place that somewhere else. Or, dear God, did you actually put it below the shipping? Because I have never seen anyone do that. That would blow my mind. I might just pass out. Shipping. Wow, this is lovely. This is a lovely shipping section. I love it. Killer sequel, complete trilogy. Oh, you're telling me about these awesome, these pledge levels that I still don't know about. What the hell? Are you okay, so they're going to make me go over here. They're going to make me, wait, what's your pledge means? So you're talking about the pledge, man. I could not have just missed that. I clearly, somehow, must have just passed out or something, and they did mention the pledge levels, right? They mentioned them. They had to have mentioned them. You don't go through your entire Kickstarter page and not mention your pledge levels. It just doesn't happen. It just does not. It happened. It happened. Okay. Okay. There's just no pledge levels. That's a bold strategy, especially when you've created 10. You've created 10, and this is what you found. This is the what the hell is this? I hate it. I hate it. Okay. So let's go back to that shipping section, because that looked really good. Yeah, I'd love to see it converted into their own currencies, which I've only seen a couple people do, but still, this is clean, this is clear, I like it a lot. Does it cover VAT? Did you mention VAT? Ship will be charged with our post-campaign pledge manager. After the campaign, we ship customs friendly. I think, plus applicable VAT. So, no, the VAT is not included. So, I'm sure someone mentioned in the comments. Hopefully someone mentions the pledge level. So we're going to have to go over here. They're going to make us go over here. $35 gets you, Start Your Adventure, includes all stretch goals. One copy of the core box, which once again, I don't have a good idea of the size of this core box. Make them go over and check out the levels. Buying is one click away. But why would you make them? Like, why? Why would it just, it's just so, I don't know. It just turns me off. So 220 people want the game. So this is double adventure, includes all stretch goals. One copy of the core box, plus 2 character boxes of your choice. Do they fit in the core box? I hope that's in the FAQ. They didn't put a price. No, nowhere. So $59 if you want 1 copy of the core box, which once again, we do not have a firm grasp of what size that is, and 2 character boxes of your choice, which once again, we do not have a firm grasp of what that is, which means the shipping cost, while it does look good, now that I really think about it, I don't know if that's a good price, because I don't know what the hell you're shipping. I don't know what size the box is. I'm assuming $10 seems like a pretty good thing, though. $15, because I think this is actually larger than their standard size box, because, but then again, I don't know. Do I have to click on a video? Do I need to click on a video? Will this even have it? I doubt it'll even have it. I doubt Richard's going to have what the final box is probably going to look like. Okay, so $59. This is 36 people took this, and this is the whale. $79. I'm going to guess that's the most. No. There's more. Okay, there's more. All right, complete trilogy. 1 copy of the core box, 1 copy of the Expedition character, 1 copy of the Danzel character box, 1 copy of mystery character number 3 box. So you're buying something, you don't know what it is. Then here's the whale, the $100. Nope, it's not. So there's going to be another whale. No, this is a 7. Used bookstore. The pledge is a deposit, not the final amount for this level. After the campaign ends, we will verify that you are a brick and mortar retailer. Oh, okay. So you were being thematic and cute, and I didn't realize we would switch to thematic and cute mode. I thought we were being serious mode because this is where we're talking about the price. But no, they're talking about that code. Okay, what else? So this is the whale here. 776 people want it, and yeah. So what am I ranking this? This is a hard one for me. So, as always, I have the scale. A 0, 1, or a 2. A 0 means this Kickstarter is not worth your time. Get the hell out of here. You know, unless you just want to laugh at, you know, the inadequacies of the Kickstarter. That's clearly not this. A 1 means, you know, do some research, see if it's a game for you, and then back in the last 48 hours, see what the stretch goals are at. And a 2 is back it for the whale. Feel comfortable knowing that it's going to happen, and it's going to be a solid, and the shipping's good, and all that sort of good things. I don't give out 2s too often. I don't think I'm giving out a 2 here. Because, once again, I don't have a grasp for the size of the box. I don't even really feel like, yeah. They did a good job of explaining the game, though, if you really wanted to get in the weeds, but I would like more of like an overview, like at a glance, which is generally, I think, what they were trying to do with that video, but the fact is they put so much information before I understood what was going on, and I don't want to go back and watch the video, because I didn't like it the first time. Okay, FAQ, no FAQs yet, so I'm going to give this a 1. I'm going to give this a 1. I would say, go watch a video, see if it's for you, because it is. You know, I don't even know if it's a good invest. I don't even know if it feels like it's a good value, because once again, I have to actually, they didn't give me the shot. They didn't give me that scrolling down shot with the pictures of everything inside the box. Didn't say it was a good strategy. I'd really like to know how big everything is. Yeah, it's just, like, this looks amazing. How big is it? And they don't even tell me the inches, the diameters here. So how many cards are we getting? So this is in the core box. So 13, 26, 50, 74, 98, 105 cards. So 198 cards and 7 penalty sleeves and some other stuff. Okay, so that's not a terrible value. And then you're also going to get one character box of your choice. What's in a character box? Well, it is... Ooh, those are... Oh, wow, sleeves. Awesome. So about 80 cards, somewhere around that. So that seems... So you're getting pretty much the base game with a little booster pack for $35, shipping it out $45. I think that's reasonable. I think that's a perfectly reasonable price, and I think that he has the name brand recognition to, you know, and say, hey, look at some of my other games. Look at some of my other games. Feel comfortable. No, this is going to be something really you're going to enjoy. Especially if you like Paperback and Hardback. Because I've been very critical on this Kickstarter page. But I love those games. I think they're great games. And I have no doubt in my mind that this is probably going to be a great game. So I'm going to give it a 2. I don't like how everything is... I don't like the story at all. But I'm going to give it a 2 because of the name brand recognition, the fact that they clearly put out this game. This is the game they're focused on, and then they will move to their next game. I think that is very refreshing in the Kickstarter world. Gonna give it a 2 for this one, but let's go check out the comments. Not many comments. Obviously, it just launched a couple hours ago. We both love word games. We both love Hardback, so instaback this. I guess we can up during Pledge Manager period, correct. Will other games be available as add-ons? Now, I have a very interesting question right here. So, I have quite recently really been pounding on some games for the concept of hiding the solo version and saying, oh, this is going to be a stretch goal or this is a daily unlock or something like that, instead of just advertising it at the front. Now, what I just realized as I'm going through these comments is they did the exact same thing, but with a 2-player version of the game. Remember, that was a stretch goal that, if we hit this certain thing, then now we can play this 2 players. And I don't feel nearly as upset about it. And I think part of the reason why is I want to feel like this solo game was designed from the ground up as a solo game. You know what I mean? Whereas it's like, oh, cool, you can play it 2 players, that's great, but I want to know that this is primarily going to be something for me. Now, granted, that's because I'm coming at it from the solo perspective, but let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Do you think... Yeah, just let me know. That's a really interesting one. My fiance isn't deep into the hobby, but she loves Paperback. Can't wait to share this with her. Thanks, Tim and Teen. So this is just people who are excited. Awesome. Hardback is still one of my favorites players. Yeah, this is great. And I see them chiming in, hopefully a little bit more once we get into it. They do have 2 people who do the customer service. But in the end, I'll give it a 2. That is Paperback Adventures, a novel solo world game. I don't like the video or the story that much, but dang it, it still looks like such a cool, unique game. Which I guess would mean that I'm kind of disappointed in the Kickstarter. Wouldn't that be? Like, if I feel like this could have been ran much better, but it doesn't look like it's impacting the bottom line. But then again, it's hard to even tell if it is, you know, because what do you have to base on? It's just... Kickstarter is such a weird world. But anywho, if you enjoy what I'm doing, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought about some of the differing opinions, the different things I said, because most of the time, the people that create these Kickstarters, they come and they look through the comments. Like, the overwhelming majority of the people that have done videos on these have seen the videos, and many have made changes, and many of you have seen them make changes. I've had somebody make changes during the Kickstarter critique, which was kind of unique. But let me know in the comments below, because that's a useful asset to them as well. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.